The little lanterns glowy path in a cozy village where fireflies twinkled and moonlight spilled over quiet paths. There lived a tiny lantern named Lumi. Lumi was small, with a round glass body and a warm golden glow that flickered softly, and she loved hanging on a garden fence, watching bats flutter and children play nearby. But Lumi had a big dream. She wanted to light up the village's dark corners to find new friends and share her cozy shine. One starry evening, a gentle breeze named Flicker swooshed by and said, "Hello, Lumi. Why does your light dance so happily tonight?" Lumi swayed and replied, "I want to glow through the village and make friends." Flicker swirled and said, "I'll carry you. Let's go." Lumi's glow sparkled as Flicker lifted her off the fence and floated her to a shady lane where a little mouse named Whisker nibbled a crumb, and Whisker squeaked, "Hi, lantern. Why are you here?" Lumi beamed, "I'm glowing to find friends. Want to come?" Whisker hid her whiskers, saying, "I'm shy in the dark," but Lumi twinkled, "Scurry in my light. You're safe," and Whisker scampered beside her. Flicker carried them to a sparkly stream where a tiny frog named Splash hopped on a rock, and Splash croaked, "Hello, Lumi. What's that glow?" Lumi rocked, "It's me. I'm finding friends. Join us." Splash blinked, saying, "I'm scared to hop far," but Lumi smiled, "Bounce in my shine. I'll guide you," and Splash hopped along. Next, Flicker blew them to a quiet meadow where a small beetle named Glimmer crawled on a blade of grass, and Glimmer clicked, "Hi, Lumi. Why are you shining?" Lumi spun, "I'm on a quest for friends. Come with us." Glimmer tucked his legs, saying, "I'm slow and small," but Lumi winked, "Crawl in my glow. You're perfect," and Glimmer scuttled beside Lumi, Whisker, and Splash. Flicker whisked them to a grassy hill where a baby owl named Hoot perched on a stump, and Hoot hooted, "Hello, Lumi. What's that twinkly light?" Lumi flickered, "It's me, a lantern. I'm making friends. Want to fly?" Hoot fluffed his feathers, saying, "I'm nervous at night," but Lumi nodded, "Soar in my light. We're a team," and Hoot glided beside Lumi, Whisker, Splash, and Glimmer. Lumi felt braver and said, "I want to light up the whole village." Flicker whispered, "Glow high and bright." Lumi floated up, her golden light casting a warm path over gardens and lanes, and Whisker, Splash, Glimmer, and Hoot clapped, cheering, "Your glow is beautiful." Children stargazing in the village saw Lumi's light and gasped, and a girl named Zoe pointed, shouting, "Look, a lantern with friends." The children asked, "Who's glowing?" And Lumi drifted down, saying, "I'm Lumi. I'm shining for friends. Want to see?" The children nodded, asking, "Can we follow your light?" Lumi twinkled, "Yes. Walk in my glow." Zoe and her friends followed, giggling as Whisker scurried, Splash hopped, Glimmer crawled, and Hoot flew, and Zoe said, "You're so brave, Lumi." Lumi's glow shone brighter as the moon rose high, and Flicker said, "Lumi, it's time to rest." Lumi looked at the lane, stream, meadow, hill, and village, saying, "I glowed so far and made so many friends." Flicker hugged her softly, saying, "You're a tiny star." Lumi turned to her friends, asking, "Will you visit my light?" And Whisker, Splash, Glimmer, and Hoot nodded, cheering, "Yes." Zoe waved, saying, "We'll find you, Lumi." Flicker guided Lumi back to her garden fence, and her friends followed to say goodbye. Lumi hung gently, feeling proud, saying, "I lit up the village." Whisker squeaked, "You made us brave?" Splash croaked, "And happy." Glimmer clicked, "And shiny." Hoot hooted, "And safe." Lumi's heart felt full as she said, "You're all my glow." That night, Lumi rested, her light pulsing softly, dreaming of sparkles, and the next day, Whisker, Splash, glimmer, hoot, and the children visited, dancing in her glow. The village sparkled with laughter, and Lumi's golden light shone, knowing her glowy path had made everyone smile.